Well, hey there, everybody. Uncle 3 is back today, and I've got a slightly weird ghost story for you. You might call this a contemporary ghost story, and honestly, I don't think anyone else in the world has a spooky tale this pretty strange. I mean, have you ever stopped to think about whether ghosts can use the internet? Specifically, YouTube? The story I'm sharing involves a YouTube channel in Thailand that was totally haunted. It all started with this Thai YouTuber. Now, when new creators try to make it, they usually start from scratch. But then, you have others who like to take shortcuts. They don't want to put in the time or the money. So, what do? They go out and buy an established YouTube channel from someone else. One that's already set up and qualified to make money. And that's precisely what this Thai YouTuber did. He bought an existing account. Get this. He bought a channel that specialized in all things spiritual, paranormal, and spooky. Why? If you stick to the same topic as the old channel used, YouTube recognizes it faster, and it's much easier to boost your interaction and views. Basically, this guy was telling ghost stories just like me. When he took over the channel, a bunch of scary stories had already been uploaded, which was super convenient. He just had to rewrite them and retell them in his own voice. He started by telling the stories with the highest view counts first. Everything was fine until he noticed one strange detail. The two videos with the most views were also the last two videos ever uploaded to the channel. So, the Thai YouTuber picked the one with the higher views to listen to, revise, and upload. And that is the ghost story that ended up haunting him for a long time. Now, before I continue, you need to understand that this is a ghost story inside of a ghost story. Try to keep up. The video he watched told the tale of a young Thai man named Oliver. This was back in Chiang Rai in 2016, and Oliver was a gay man. It's totally normal in Thailand for people to frequently visit temples and donate, hoping to bring blessings to themselves. One day, Oliver went to his usual temple to light incense. He happened to glance over at the photograph of a young, cute, handsome man. Oliver just thought to himself, "Wow, this guy is so cute, so handsome. Man, if only he was still alive, he could be my boyfriend." It was just a simple thought. And Oliver went home after finishing his business at the temple. But on his way back, he got a call from a monk he knew at that very temple. The monk sounded serious, saying, "Son, if you experience anything strange, you need to recite this sutra I'm giving you. And you must tell the person named Ken, 27 years old, to return to the temple. I can see the spirit of a young man following you. It is best not to get involved with him. If you're lucky and nothing happens, then forget I said anything." When Oliver heard the monk mention the name Ken, he immediately recognized it. That was the exact handsome guy he had just been admiring at the temple. Oliver thought about it. He had never seen a ghost before. And besides, if this guy Ken actually liked him, what was the big deal? Not everyone accepted gay men like Oliver. If Ken's spirit was truly what the monk said, why be scared? He was a spirit from the temple, a place blessed by sutras. Surely he wouldn't do anything evil. That night, Oliver was sleeping next to his current lover, who was also a man. Suddenly, he saw Ken's spirit appear, standing right outside his bedroom window. Oliver was startled at first, but Ken wasn't some scary, gruesome monster. He was handsome, elegant, clean, and quite cute. Instead of being terrified, Oliver felt affection for this good-looking spirit. So, Oliver spoke up, saying, "I know you came here to be friends with me, but the living and the dead must be separate. The monks have already called me. You need to go back to the temple." Ken's spirit responded, "The monk gave you a sutra. Why don't you recite it to drive me away?" Oliver admitted, "I don't want to drive you away. You and I, we both share the fate of being gay men, separated from society. I feel affection for you, but I know you are dead." Ken then asked who was sleeping next to him. Oliver explained that it was his current lover, but it was just a casual relationship for fun. He said that they lived together, but they didn't have any concept of pursuing a long-term future. The ghost, Ken, then made him an offer. Ken said, "If you want a love that goes the distance, then come with me. Society might discriminate against gay people, but society doesn't discriminate against a spirit dating a person from the living world." After that, Ken's ghost vanished. Oliver woke up and started thinking. He realized he didn't truly love his current partner. He hadn't truly loved anyone. His relationships were mainly just fulfilling his own biological needs. Oliver decided to break up with his boyfriend. Once Oliver was back home, the monk called again, asking if Ken had left. Oliver lied. He said, "I recited the sutra that night, and he left. He didn't hurt me." The monk was puzzled, asking why Ken hadn't returned to the temple. Oliver just claimed he didn't know, but confirmed he had told Ken to return. The monk assumed Ken was just wandering outside and hung up. That night, at midnight, Oliver made a solemn request. He prayed, "If Ken is here, show yourself. Let me see you." Ken actually appeared. They became intimate that very night. These two seemed perfect for each other, like they were born for one another. And their love quickly blossomed. They made a shocking promise. If their love grew strong enough, Oliver would kill himself to join Ken in the spirit world. But you know how hearts change. After about a year, Oliver started getting bored with the ghost. People say a leopard never changes its spots. And Oliver wasn't exactly a stand-up guy. He really just wanted the thrill of strange sensations. Oliver then did something completely terrible and messed up. Oliver went back to the temple and told the monk that Ken's ghost had been following him for a year. He asked if the monk could capture him. The monk agreed and gave Oliver instructions. Oliver needed to call Ken into the temple and lead him into the main hall. The monk promised to capture the spirit and lock him up forever in the temple. See? What a jerk. When they were in love, he swore promises of eternal commitment. But when he got bored, he tried to find any reason to break up. Naturally, convincing Ken's spirit to enter the temple wasn't easy. So, Oliver told a blatant lie. He told Ken that the monks supported their relationship, and that's why they needed to go inside. Ken's spirit trusted Oliver absolutely. Once they were inside, the monk immediately captured Ken's soul and sealed him in the temple. This betrayal caused an explosion of hatred in Ken's spirit. You know how in some dark magic or black arts, they torture a soul to create pain and hatred? When a spirit experiences that kind of suffering, it gives rise to hatred and malice, making them stronger. It turns them into an actual demon. Oliver walked away freely. He then went on to Pantip, a spiritual forum in Thailand, and posted the whole story. The tale of the love between a spirit and a living person, both gay men. Because the story was so bizarre, it went viral. People on the forum loved it, and the story began to be widely retold on Thai YouTube. But the story abruptly ended mid-telling. Oliver was discovered having hanged himself in his own home. People started speculating that Ken's spirit had somehow escaped, tracked Oliver down, and murdered him. Others believed it was simply karma for the terrible, messed up things Oliver did to Ken's spirit. Whatever the reason, Oliver's death was the end of that relationship story. It's rumored that Oliver's house became a haunted house in Thailand, and people often see the two male spirits wandering around inside every night. Because the story was so captivating, the original Thai YouTuber, the owner of the channel the current guy bought, also told the tale of the two gay ghosts. But what this YouTuber didn't know was that the people on the Pantip forum had made a promise to each other. I don't know if you should call it a pact or a curse, but the agreement was that anyone who copied or retold this story without permission from the two spirits would not be allowed to live in peace. It became like an urban legend in Thailand. So, when the new YouTuber, the guy who bought the channel, retold the story, he was immediately tormented by the two ghosts for a solid month. The spirits only stopped harassing him after he posted an apology video and performed proper offerings and prayers at a temple. After things had settled down for a while, the Thai YouTuber noticed a video on his channel that he hadn't seen before. It was posted by the previous owner, but the current guy hadn't paid attention to it, probably because it had such low views. The video title was terrifying. Never tell the ghost story of the two gay men in the haunted house in Chiang Rai. He clicked on it and listened. The video was the old owner's confession. He said all the other ghost stories on the channel were normal and harmless entertainment, but that particular one should never be retold to anyone. Why? Because the previous owner confessed that he had also been haunted by the spirits of those two gay men. Uncle 3 doesn't know what happened to the latest Thai YouTuber. Some folks say he had a nervous breakdown or went crazy. Others say he told just that one story and then shut down his YouTube channel forever. So, what do you guys think of this contemporary ghost story? Can ghosts really use the internet? And why do these two spirits desperately not want their story told widely? If you like that, maybe next time, Uncle 3 will tell you a story about a ghost who uses Facebook. See you on night number 53.